guys, it's coffee time. So many things happened today, and I didn't even go to E3. I met Robert Clotworthy today. Okay, let me back up. So today, I was supposed to go to E3 later on in the day because earlier on, we had it planned out to have our second to last recording session for our super secret project. So we were like, okay, typically we get done, we have a certain allotted amount of time, but we usually get done way earlier in that. It's just like extra time just in case, right? So we had this time planned out. We were like, all right, so we'll probably get done around this time, and then Jesse and I were going to take a sketchy bus. The bus that we started calling the Platform 9 3/4 bus. Anywho, so we get there, and we're recording. Robert Clotworthy came and did a voice for us, and he is amazing, super talented. He did the voice of Jim Raynor, and he does narrating voice for Ancient Aliens. He's done a voice for so many things. If you look him up on IMDb, you'll be like, what? He's so cool, and he was so fun to listen to. Sean, Day 9, came and did a voice for us, and he hung out for a while, and he's hilarious. And, yeah, so it was just all of us, like, hanging out, doing our thing. Jesse Cox was there, as usual. But it did go on for a very long time, because we had, like, some pickups to do. We had a few things that made it run a lot longer than usual. So, yeah, they closed the floor at 6. And Jesse left at, like, 3, I think, is when he was done. And I still had not recorded at all. So I was looking at my phone and I was like, I don't think we're gonna get done in time for it to be worth it to go there for me. Like, we have like a get together that we're doing later tonight, but I was like, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to even see the show floor. I haven't gotten my lanyard yet. I don't have anything. I just have my badge. So we didn't actually finish up everything until 6:45. Yeah. So, which was actually over the amount of time that we had planned out for this. So I was like, well, the floor is closed. And Mike was like, you want to go grab Taco Bell? I was like, yeah, it's one of those days. So I'm just like, yeah, I would love some Taco Bell. So we went, grabbed Taco Bell, and now I'm home talking to you about my day. It was really fun though. Even though I was there since earlier on and didn't have any recording to do for a while, like the people that were there just made it totally worth it. Sean was telling me about a game that I've never played that's a lot like Ascension. It's called Dominion. Wait, oops, that's not what I meant to type in at all. Oh goodness. I am just ruining everything. Dominion? Images? Yeah, that's a game. Alright, maybe that's the game that we were talking about. That's apparently a lot like Ascension, except better. I think that I told you guys about this before, because way back, he and I had a very brief version of this conversation, but this time he was able to actually tell me about the game. It sounds interesting, but it sounds like it's so similar to Ascension that I can't get Ascension out of my mind. I'm like, oh, it's Ascension, except there are like 12 little stacks in the middle instead of a line of cards that you can buy. Like, I would need to play it. I would need to play it to be able to differentiate some things in my mind, but overall, sounds pretty cool. What else happened today? Davis didn't show up. Wow. No, he was doing stuff for TGS. He was doing stuff at E3. But I was like, where's Davis? And then we gave him all sorts of poop. Well, he wasn't there, so he didn't get to experience it. Whatever. It was getting really hot in there too, so we kept having to turn on the AC. But you can't have something like AC on when you're recording. So we would have to turn it on for a little bit at a time and then turn it off, and then turn it on, and then when we would go to record, we'd turn it off. So while recording, it was so hot, and then we would turn the AC on. It was great. It was funny though, because there was one part, Ro was doing something. There was like a line that she needed to do, and she was doing it over and over and over and over again, and it just wasn't quite there. And then she just like threw off, because we all had like zip up hoodies on, and Mike and I had taken ours off, and she hadn't taken hers off yet, and she just took it off so angrily and like threw it, and then did the line, and it was perfect. And I was like, see, Ro, in the future, whenever you can't get a line right, you just need to take off an article of clothing. And she was like, oh, that's a great idea. It's like, I thought so. You know, I think everybody could appreciate it. I can't wait for this project to be, like, happening so that it won't be super secret project anymore. It'll be, imagine that was a long blank. A long blank that I was giving, like, a barrier to. It's gonna be fun. It's already fun, but it'll be really fun to see how people react to it, because we think it's awesome. So, hopefully it really is awesome, you know. I am having so much fun working on the armor stuff. I know I've told you guys about this quite a few times, but I'm so excited. Excited to the point that yesterday, I'm really distracted, guys. Like, it's E3 week, so I was thinking about E3 a lot, and then I'm trying to finish up my costume and everything. You would not believe how many tweets I woke up to from people that said, oh, first day off the job and you didn't do a news episode? And I was like, I'm sorry! I spaced it. I literally spaced it. It was like, my brain was telling me it was Sunday. It was like, you're not at work. It's Sunday. Even though earlier I had made a video, like, for coffee time, for Monday. I remembered it was Monday. I was like, I need to make, after I make this coffee time, I'll do a little bit of armor work and then I'll make news because there's a bunch of E3 stuff to talk about. And I just didn't do it. I just kept working on armor, and suddenly it was like 11:30 and somebody was like, are you making a video today? I was like, oh no, what have I done? I suck. Totally forgot. Spaced it. It was the weirdest thing. But I figure I really wanted to get some just like fun, goofy, vloggy footage today that I could post up and be able to post like a vlog every day at E3, but I didn't get to go today. And I didn't have my flip cam while we were at recording, otherwise I would have been like, be funny, Sean. Look, camera, be funny. But that didn't work out because Mike still has my flip cam. Mike has my flip cam. You know what? You know what? I wonder if this still has enough paint in it that it will write for me. Mike. It's in like faint yellow writing. Not a big deal. Who cares? This is how I leave notes for myself, in the dumbest possible way, because I never have a pen around. Oh, my coffee is delicious. When we got there, normally there's coffee, but there was another recording session that was finishing up. Come to me. Oh no, I can't reach it. Forget it. Crud, what was I saying? Oh, we got there, and normally when we get there, there's coffee and like some sort of food. And we got there, and Ro was jonesing so hard for coffee. She was like, I need coffee. I need it right now. I need coffee. And we were just going to make like a pot of coffee. And then I was like, well, there's a Starbucks within walking distance. We could just walk there. And Ro was like, really? Let's go. And like got up and walked out immediately. And Mike was like, where are you guys going? I'm like, well, we're not shooting yet, right? Like, they don't need us for recording yet. It's like, no. I said, okay, well, we're getting coffee. Bye. And we got there and came back within like 10 minutes. Easy mode. And by the time we got there, everybody else was there. So then we got to just have like a hug parade. It was great. And actually, I saw Jesse on the way walking over there, because he had parked near the Starbucks. So I was like, oh, hey, Jesse. And then he just glances at us. He had sunglasses on all day because he left his regular glasses in his car. So the entire time that we were in there, he was wearing like these crazy sunglasses. But when we first saw him, he was just like in all black clothing with sunglasses. And he just looks at us super seriously and goes, nerds. And Ro and I were like, what? But it made it even funnier to come back with coffee and have him be like, I left my glasses in the car, so I'm gonna have to wear sunglasses inside all day. So he got to be that guy, but not on purpose. It's more funny when it's on purpose. It's not on purpose this time at all. So we did a lot of stuff, but I didn't get to do E3. But there will be that party, that like get together tonight. So maybe I'll bring my flip cam to that. If I do wind up with like fun party footage and I put it up on Press Heart, I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Make my coffee time and be like, hey, go check this thing out. Also, Mike and I realized, I know that I'm over 10 minutes, but just really quick, Mike and I realized that we are way too good at yelling. Like, it's like part of our jobs to be really loud people, and Ro never yells. Like, she's never very loud. I think if you watch her vlogs, you get the sense that she's very like, hey guys, ba ba da ba 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 ba, baby baby baby. Like, she's super cute, but she's also very like mellow in her voice. Like, she doesn't yell ever, she doesn't scream ever. All Mike and I do is yell like all day because we're obnoxious. And there was a point where Ro needed to yell, and it was awesome because they had her like ramp up to it. Like, she would say the line and then she would say the line a little bit louder and a little bit louder till eventually she was like yelling and she freaked out. She was like, oh my god, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, like kind of collapsed, and we were like, are you okay? But she was just really excited because she had yelled. And Mike and I were like, we are too good at yelling. Like, it's almost hard to not yell or to not be loud for us. It's like the opposite problem. I don't know. It was just really funny. It was really adorable to be in there with her while she was just like, ah, ah. It's so funny. Anywho, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. I hope you had a good day. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah!